Hello guys, myself Arpit Mishra and I am back with new aviation video after long time with some new topic named as fire. So be with me till the end of this video session as it will definitely be a useful and helpful information related to the fire topic, where I will talk about the classification of fire, requirement for the fire to occur and fire extinguishing agent for the respective class of fire. So now the index for today's session will be requirement for the fire to occur, in which I will talk about fuel, heat and oxygen, which can be the major source of fire to occur. Then classification of fire, where I will discuss about class A, class B, class C and class D fire. Then types of fire versus extinguishing agent. In this topic, that will be my last topic for today's session, in which I will discuss about suitable extinguishing agent for the respective class of fire. So now let us move to our first topic, which indicates the requirement for the fire to occur. So I can say fuel, heat and oxygen. These three makes a triangle, which indicate that these three are the major source for the fire to occur. So with this I can say, if I want to control the fire content to spread furthermore, I have to work any one of the three. So if I am working on the oxygen part, which is very easy for me, so if I will work on that oxygen part, I can control my fire content to spread furthermore. So in aviation also, whenever we are using some extinguishing agent, what we are doing, we don't want that fire to spread furthermore, and we are not letting oxygen to enter into that fire area. So that's how we are working on fire content. So in short, I can say fuel, heat and oxygen are the major source for the fire to occur, and if we want to control the fire content to spread furthermore, we have to work any one of the three. Generally we work on the oxygen part, so we can control the fire to spread furthermore. Now, classification of fire. In this, class A, class B and class C, these three are considered as the basic class of fire, whereas class D fire is not considered as the basic class of fire, as it occur because of these three only. Now, class A fire consists of solid material, that is wood or paper. Class B fire consists of flammable liquid, fuel or oil. Then class C fire consists of electrical equipment. You can call any electrical equipment like circuit boards also, that will refer to the class C fire. Then class D fire consists of metallic or flammable metals, I can say, where I can give example landing gears also, where because they are made up of magnesium material. So class D consists of flammable metal. Now the types of fire versus extinguishing agent. So as I said that class A fire consists of solid material, so in order to extinguish class A fire, we have to use water or water-based agent. Water-based agent, we can say foam and the loaded stream. Foam is effective in class A fire and of course the class B fire also. Then loaded stream is something which I will discuss in my next video, but I can say it is also a concentrated wet chemical, means it's a kind of acid only. We are preferring in class A also, class B and class C also we can prefer loaded stream. Then class B fire prefers CO2, halogens and dry chemical. Now in CO2 is a gas which is easily available on ground also, and also it is cheaper one as compared to halon. Halon is costlier one and not easily available, but generally in aviation we are preferring halons only. Nowadays we are carrying these halons in our commercial aircraft in some cylinder form. So obviously we are like Boeing aircraft, these are heavy aircraft, so we have all those stuffs in installed in that aircraft. So halons, in halons also there are few categories. So generally in aviation 1301 is preferred, whose toxicity rating is 6, and because its toxicity rating is high, that means it is less hazardous for our environment also and for us also. So now dry chemical. So some example for dry chemical I can give sodium bicarbonate, potassium bicarbonate and that monoammonium phosphate. Other than these three examples, there are a lot of examples for dry chemical, but in aviation we are talking about these three only. So in class B fire, foam is also very effective, but when you prefer in large quantity, then only foam is effective. Foam is water based agent, so it is very effective in class A fire, but in class B fire is also it is effective, but when you prefer it in large quantity. Then what about water? water is ineffective on class B fire. So you can see water is ineffective, but water based agent, that is foam, is effective on class B fire. So because water can cause the fire to spread furthermore, that's why we are not using water in class B fire. Now class E fire, it prefers CO2 and halogens. For halogens, I want to mention that I have prepared one tabular form in which I have provided you 6 halogens category, and based on that their toxicity rating, so that you can decide which halon is suitable for our aircraft use or which is not. Then class D fire prefer dry powder. Example for dry powder, I can say sodium chloride powder, then graphite powder and copper powder. These are 3 examples provided by me to you. Other than that, there may be so many examples, but in aviation we are preferring these 3 at least. So now in this topic I can say one more note, that dry chemical and dry powder thing we are not use in that way, that much quantity, because they are not recommended to use in our aviation industries nowadays. Because when we are using this dry chemical thing, they leave some kind of residue which can be toxic and which can be hazardous for that particular component also, and for us also. That's why it is not good to use dry chemical thing. Now let us move towards this halon table. You can see halon 104, 1001, 1011, 1202, 1211 and 1301. Based on each toxicity rating, you can see toxicity rating 6 is very high, that means it is less hazardous, and you can see least is 2, that is halon 1001 methyl bromide. Toxicity rating is very low, means it is very hazardous. So out of these 6, I can say halon 104, 1001, 1011, these 3 are not recommended for aviation industry. Means we are not using these 3 because these are very toxic for environment also and for us also. Out of these 3, halon 104 release some kind of poisonous gases when react with metal, like phosgene gas. They release some kind of phosgene gas which is very hazardous for us also and for our environment also. Now based on that, so friends, this much from my side related to the fire. Other topics I will discuss in my next lecture. So I hope so you guys have some idea related to the fire topic, and it will be very helpful for you to make at least a few points in your mind to remember all these stuffs related to the fire topic. And thank you from my side. We'll meet in next lecture. Thanks a lot.